Welcome back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiast. AK Blade here, ready to get this episode started right in the house this week.
We've got power-packed lineup, tactical folders, utility beasts, premium EDCs, XT locks, plus a serious contender in the self-defense space. So whether you're jonesing for a single high-end carry or you're a knife enthusiast with an entire spreadsheet wish list, this one's got something for you.
I'm C, and this is
Cee Just Jul.
First up, the Kizer Evenki. 3 versions.
Yep.
Clean outdoorsy lines on this one. 9.05 inch overall with a 4.48 inch AEB-L steel drop point. Flat grind, single plane edge, stone wash finish, and jimping. The handle materials range from black orange G10 to green orange G10. However, the green orange G10 option is 708 with a 2.98 inch AEB-L steel drop point blade. Lastly, each has a lanyard hole as well as a black and orange Kydex sheath for your belt. And was designed by Azo.
Yep. So it's simple, rugged, and knows exactly what it's made for. And it begins at just $49.90 from landknife.com. So I have a few things. So it is the Evenki, but there's like a 1, 2, and 3. So they're all different. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're trying to make like a little mini series type of thing. I do like the 9-inch one better. That's just me. There you are. Look at that one.
Give me a whirlwind.
Yep. Very different for Kizer. I wouldn't have expected them to do something like this. I'm not sure exactly what I think. Blade material's good. Cut and styling is good. Handles are unique in a way. See?
In a way.
In a way.
Alright, so
interesting notion.
I think if you like knives that walk the line between traditional and modern, like usability style, Evenki's got your name on it. I think that, I like the little
knife. Is it so
knife.
you don't lose it?
Very thin scales.
Like if it happens to come off your belt, or you can see it in the dark, the way it's orange?
I don't think you can really see it in the dark, but I think it's so you don't lose it.
Yeah, but most times my sheath's going to be attached to mine.
Oh, but when you're out in the woods, you take it off.
Do you?
Oh, yes. Take off everything. That's what you do.
Wow.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm going to use my pants to tie around my head so that way I don't get hot. All right, now over to something you don't see every day. It is the Ketuo Yakuza.
Jill just turned her pants into a balaclava.
This one's for collectors and style-focused carriers, so it's a folding tanto, and it is unapologetically flashy. There's a few, there's like A, B, C. I'm not sure this could be the B, but it might not be because it has a different blade finish. But, you know, go ahead and see.
Heavy texture and bold design. You're getting the modernized Yakuza aesthetic with stylized pivotal cap accent. Gray 6AL4V titanium frame and copper foil carbon fiber scales. Yeah. 7.68 inch overall with a 3.31 inch M390 Tanto blade, either B blasted finish or TIC coating. The blade is deployed using either the dual-sided thumb studs, thumb slot, or...
Don't say it.
I'm not going to say it. Front flipper.
Oh.
Then disengage with frame lock. Operates on ceramic ball bearings for a smooth ride.
Yep, so not a knife for blending in, but if you like making a statement, this one does it loud. Big and loud. Designed by Felix Danishwara, it sports a 6AL4V titanium low-profile pocket clip, as well as a built-in backspacer / lanyard hole. Find it at atlanticknife.com. Price ranges from $239.95 to $295. Okay, very interesting from Ketuo. Ketuo.
Hi.
I would probably like the satin bead blasted one a little more. I don't know. It's very odd.
It's very odd.
Yeah, like it works. It fits in my hand, but like the frame lock disengagement is odd. I don't know if it's because it's so thick. It could be because it's so... Here, you just
maybe because it's so thick.
The man's knife.
Huh, kind of reminds you of the ones that have a... well, it actually does. It doesn't have a full frame lock all the way down. Well, I guess that kind of does, I guess.
It's just they're on.
This gets a little thinner as you go down. I like the design of the knife, and I like the nice little touch with the Yakuza written on the blade.
And the little Ketuo on the Ketuo.
But look, it's a little arc.
Yeah, it is. That's nice.
But
Like little animals on top there.
it is basically a front flipper, and I don't like this thumb stud. It's not in the right position for me.
Yeah, it's a little higher.
Yep. So
Not quite shaped the way you'd like.
So a lot of people will like that one. I just won't be one of them.
Alrighty.
All right.
Go ahead.
Gonna move on to familiar territory with the Kunwu Stiffy. There's Stiffy D and Stiffy P.
We'll just leave that right there.
5 total options. Both fixed blades are ready for on-the-go carry. Starting with the P, 6.69 inch overall with a 3-inch Vanadis. What do you want to call that? Vanadis. 8. Steel spear point blade. I got 8 right.
Such a space.
Didn't I?
Yes.
Okay. We love to get things mispronounced. We don't look them up, and we don't care because it stimulates the comment section. Single plain edge jimping and either a black or sateen finish.
Yep, so it also has a crown spine, and the contour handles grant an excellent grip and come in purple G10, black micarta. Each comes with a black Kydex sheath. So there, maybe, if I can see it right there you go. And of course it's got the little, you know I had to. It's good, Reggie. All right, and then we're on to the D option, which is 8.07 inches overall with a 3.54 inch Vanadis 4 steel drop point blade with single plain edge, jimping, and either a black, is it black DLC?
DLC,
and
probably.
stonewash finish, yeah. Handle interiors from the D range from brown micarta to black micarta as well.
Lightweight, slicey, and no nonsense, my friend. The Stiffy's the kind of knife that just cruises until you need it. Not even sure what that means.
All right, here you can take it. Thank you. I like black DLC finishes.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that makes one of us.
I can see.
This is a nice little fixed blade, actually.
Vanadis.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the...
Vanadis.
I know Vanadium, but I'm not familiar with this actual steel.
It's its cousin.
Is it? Probably. But it does have a crowned...
spine.
But on the bottom, too.
And frame. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So around the whole frame of the full-tang knife.
A little extra there. That's nice.
Yeah, so I mean, I like the little one. Not sure I'm into the big one.
Very well done.
What do you think?
I like them both. I like the... Oh, well. Do they have this one in black DLC? Yes?
Probably.
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like that one still. Maybe both.
This is a good size.
Both.
It would be a nice little hunting knife.
Alright, so I think it's just based mostly on like personal preference. Yeah, but begin at only $129 from landknife.com. And for Vanadis steel, yeah, you can't top that. It's high end, it's premium. I know some specs, so I'm not gonna just dish them out. Alright, so we're on to the Kizer Dawn.
She's gonna withhold her specs from you.
I am. This time I'm just gonna withhold them.
Alright.
You wanna use the internet. Just there you go.
But don't leave this show until afterwards.
No, do it afterwards. You can wait. So, the Kizer Dawn. So this one screams minimal precision. Front flipper deploys the 3.16 inch cleaver blade made of CPM S35EN steel with satin finish single plain edge. Handle comes in silver and I believe gold titanium.
It does.
With the bolster frame lock, which disengages the blade. Has a tip up titanium pocket clip. Ideal tool for on the go or displaying. Curved belly on the cleaver makes rockin' and choppin' a breeze.
Rockin' and choppin'.
Rockin'.
Sleek, supreme blade to handle ratio and a light carry in the pocket. The whole Kizer outfit looks too good to be true.
Yep. All right. I'll let you go first.
Well, I'd have to say,
I wish it wasn't a front flipper.
I was very surprised by this knife. Yeah, it's like we're on a little front flipper kick now. I don't know why. This knife looked really silly to me in the pictures.
Did it?
It just doesn't look right. It makes the handle look like it's like this long, and the blade's like this big. But having it in your hand, that's different. It's a nice sheen to this knife, as well as I can't recall ever seeing I'm sure I'm wrong.
You are.
I'm positive that I'm wrong. A folding knife that had an opened end like this. Can you recall seeing one of those?
I don't know. I don't.
It's their patent ventilation system.
It helps that there's
Venlock. Venflow. That's what it is.
I really
Venflow.
don't like the front flipper action.
I coined that.
You
Venflow.
coined that? Okay, that's good.
Open chassis Venflow.
Like
I'm going to keep adding to it.
They have a little, like,
Drop spare with open chassis Venflow.
beveling going
Clutch
on in
lock.
the center.
XT design.
He's getting carried away.
Yeah, sometimes.
And I like the little, I don't know whose symbol that is. It's probably, I'm not sure who designed this one, so let's see.
Oh, I don't know who
They're
designed
on
it either.
here. Stefan Tissue. I like your little logo there.
It is nice, isn't it?
Little star. Yeah.
All right.
It's very different. I wish it were a back flipper.
I think this is a snazzy one.
It is. It would. Stefan, or Steven, however you want to go. Back flip of that.
That is so... Now I know why the picture looks so bad, because it doesn't really have an end to the knife. The knife is right there.
Yep.
Interesting. We'll see if that one catches a little traction.
Overall, fantastic carry from Kizer.
I think so too. Now we've got our eyes transfixed upon the next knife. The Kunwu Padre.
Padre. I'm sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. One said Primo, so I was like, oh, the Primo, and then... Okay, go ahead. Padre.
You want me to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, I'll go ahead. But before we get into that, Carrie, we need you to carry your mouse over to the like, share, comment, subscribe buttons.
As well as ring that little bell. Click them, write a comment, ring the bell, all so you can keep showing your love for AK and notify whenever we release new content.
Yep. Also, you can enter for a chance to win our giveaway by becoming an AK member via the link in the description below. Only takes a second, and bonus, you get first access to new knives via our email. Naturally, you want to double your chances of winning by answering the AK trivia question, and that will also please Jul. Link for that is also below.
That's what we live for. Alrighty then, enough plugging, we're back to the table.
Alright.
Now you can
Two
go.
options. I'll lead us off for the Padre right now. Fully deployed, it's 8.25 inch, sporting either a dark gray diamond textured titanium handle or a light gray diamond textured titanium handle.
Yep.
Both with 3.5 inch. Vanadis. Hey, I'm familiar with that steel.
Yeah.
Single plane edge jimping and either a stonewash or black DLC finish. One can deploy the blade using the thumb slot and disengage the blade with the frame lock.
Yeah, we can say, I don't want to say, but maybe. Action is super satisfying there, thanks to the ceramic bearings. Ergos are subtle, but effective, and the blade shape feels ready for anything. Comes with a built-in, extended backspacer lanyard hole that's built in there. Okay. And as well as a tip-up titanium pocket clip.
And yes, it probably is a front flipper.
Yeah, there's
It
enough
definitely is.
extra metal there.
It's a challenging front flipper. Padre's a workhorse in disguise, and it begins at only $3.19 from AtlanticKnife.com.
You can go first there. It's got a nice little pivot ring. I'll give him that.
Wow, it's got a tight detent.
And the pivot rings on both sides, so that's nice.
Wow. I mean, it's a nice design. And definitely, if I ever thought that one of these knives needed a back flipper, it is this one.
Yeah.
It's a good design. It's not my style. I'm not DLC, and I'm not into that pattern. But
They can call it frag. It's diamond
I
texture.
like Padres. There's Padre XL. There's all kinds of different ones. What do you think?
I think it's a nice knife. I need a back flipper on this. I like the DLC finish. I think the blade shape's nice, very, very usable. The size is good. I don't mind the frag texturing. I think it gives you a little more grip. So, that's nice.
Alright.
So I usually don't go for the smooth titanium. I like some a little texturing. It's good. So we got the Padre X, fraternal twin of the Padre. So this one, built with L-Max instead of Van Axis guy, is 7.95 inches when fully open and has a 3.34 inch steel blade. Comes to about 60-62 on the HRC scale. Single plane edge, jimping, black DLC finish on this one. So you can open the blade with either the thumb slot or the XT lock. Yeah, I said XT. And then disengaged with XT lock. Handle can be either, they got gray TC4, titanium, black G10, and then like this mixture as well. Each comes with built-in lanyard hole, tip-up, pocket clip. One can grab a X-Padre starting at just $219 from landknife.com.
Alright, similar presents but with the XT lock and L-Max instead of Van X. But man, still smooth as ever.
Still, yeah.
Kunwu made this one for folks who want a more aggressive carry without giving up refinement.
Yeah. I think it was just
I don't
steel
know.
and the XT. Here, look, check out the XT lock. I don't know.
You don't like the XT lock?
I don't think I like it on this one because the handle's really curved. So when you're trying to like engage the XT lock, it kind of feels odd. It's great.
They could just hear that. Oh.
Like a swing. No, drop bear is better.
One thing I like about this one, I do like the XT lock because as you close it, and it'll be almost impossible to see, it has a little pull at the end that pulls it right on close.
Inside, yeah.
Yeah, it's see like here?
Yeah, I see it. Now it's like a bird.
Yeah, it's like a bird.
I like the handle.
And I like how on this XT lock there's a little raised area on both sides, so there's no slipping.
It's true.
Not that I've really ever had a problem with slipping.
Yeah.
But some of them have a little ball, and I guess you could slip if it were wet. But it's also a bigger knife. Alright, I'll quit playing with it now. What do you think?
Alright, I think I already said my piece. Moving on.
Alright.
Next up.
Kunwu on the table for this week. The Primo.
Yes.
The newest evolution in the lineup. A new version, but we're looking at the standard gray. So this frame lock sports a 3.42 inch Vancron. Steel cleaver blade, single plane edge, jimping, and an 1/8 inch thickness. Stonewash finish on this model at least. Comes to 63/65 on the HRC scale.
63/65. So one opens the blade through the thumb slot and disengages it using the frame lock. It's 7.75 inches when fully open. Handle is smooth gray TC4 titanium with tip-up reversible 3D titanium pocket clip.
I'm going to start making up my own
Well,
steels.
it's not reversible exactly. There is a reversible, but it just comes with a wire clip. So this one's not reversible.
Make up my own steel names.
No
If you're into high-end blades with premium materials, the Primo's one to look at. Get a Primo starting at just $279 from AtlanticKnife.com.
You do that, Primo.
What do I like about it? Well, I mean, I prefer CPM Vancron 54 steel.
Do you?
Yeah, but I think I can do...
I was thinking Van Chrono Kano steel.
Chrono Kano?
Yeah.
Did you just combine like something from a volcano into Vancron and call it Vancron Kano?
Yes, I did.
That's pretty good,
Yeah,
I have to
it's
say.
my own personal.
Yeah, this knife was forged from magma.
That's what
From
mine
Kilauea,
was, though.
and that's Vancron Kilauea Kano.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna.
And we just call it VANCA for
Mine's
short.
gonna be made from meteorite, so I'm changing.
Meteorites.
Yeah.
Wow, that.
Because
you know what?
they have rings.
You
nice.
laugh, my friend, but
Oh, I wouldn't surprise
right
me.
now there's somebody over there going, "How to get meteorite?"
Yeah, they have meteorite rings. I saw it on Instagram.
All right, so the handle on this reminds me of the Kizer Gemini.
Okay.
Same finish, same contouring. I really like that a lot. There's another Kizer, but I can't remember which one it is. I had it also.
Yeah.
The blade shape, I mean...
Kind of reminds me of a not as beveled artisan proponent.
Yeah, not as big either.
Yeah.
Or as thick. Or as impressive. But
wow,
for a
we
combination...
not anymore. If it's
for a
got Vancron
combination...
steel, though.
Once again, we're trying to... The detents are so tight on these
You
things.
think maybe after a while it'll wear? Or
Well,
you have to loosen it
I
yourself?
don't think it's going to wear. You probably have to loosen it up a little bit. But,
Vancron steel, though.
yeah, I know.
We're
I
making
like
fun of it,
this
but that's
knife.
great. 63, 65 on the HRC. Come on. Just means it's a little more difficult to sharpen, but the wear resistance.
Oh, it's hard as can be.
Yeah.
And I like the
And
pivot cap.
I knew you would like this one because it's got the standard gray handle and then like a pivot
Looks
cap,
like a knife should look.
blue purple thing going on. Very solid design from Kunwu. I don't think I've met a folder from them that I didn't think was really well made, or at least rocking highbrow materials.
They do that.
I mean, yeah, these are good. They're not me. I don't want to use them. Of course, the cleaver blade on this one, not up my alley either, but I can appreciate the detailing in terms of, tailoring the length, the shape, the jimping, the steel. All make this folder well worth the price tag. Come on, Mancron steel. It's like, I already told you, wear resistance is high, edge stability is high. A little more difficult to sharpen, yeah, but, it's premium, so it's not going to let you down. All right, and would you look at that?
What is it that we're looking at?
We're wrapping it up.
Are we
with
really?
A classic.
Oh, yes! My favorite. The Spyderco Yojimbo 2.
Whew. Had to give you way
Designed
too much
by,
lead there.
Designed by Michael Janich. This Wharncliffe folder was built for self-defense, as well as entering the ring to be one of the most efficient cutters out there.
Okay,
here.
Sorry. So, that 3.25-inch single plane edge blade is perfect for controlled straight cuts, and is opened via, guess what? Can you guess how it opens?
The compression lock.
Nah, well, you can do that. Yeah, but the iconic Spyderco thumb hole. There you go. And that compression lock, still one of the best out there. Spyderco nailed this design. Most unique features, though, on this one is the change of steel. Now in Spy 27 with the blue Cobalt G10 handle. 7.75 inches when fully open. This USA-made folder has a 4-position pocket clip and is just $198 from a Atlantic knife.
Compact, powerful, and made to perform under pressure, the Yojimbo 2 is always going to have a place in the conversation.
Okay.
I like it.
First. He likes it very much.
I like Yojimbos. And
Jimbos, Jumbos.
Yep.
Jumbo.
Wow.
Jumbo.
See, to me, this is just, it's well priced. I mean, it's made right here on USA Earth.
USA Earth.
You can't beat that. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, it's a very useful knife.
This blood right
it's
here.
easy to carry. You have to be careful sometimes when you're using the compression lock.
Because it will get you if you have it too much up there.
If you have your hand up there, it will pinch you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
But
I learned that the hard way.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. Just 5 seconds ago.
You too.
Yep.
I learned it years ago.
Well,
the hard way.
5 seconds ago, I'm like, man, that hurt.
But it don't hurt that bad. It lets you know.
Hurt enough.
Move your hand down.
More than a tickle,
Good
but way
style.
less than paying your taxes.
Way less than pay. Yeah, it hurts a whole lot more, doesn't it? I like the Spy 27 steel.
Especially if you live in Illinois.
And people in Illinois ought to move to California and get a taste of what it's really like.
So I'm surprised.
Why go halfway when you can go all the way? You know? Corrupt mayor,
All the way.
corrupt governor. See? You're just not there yet.
It's just a puddle jump away.
Yeah. You have to pay 10% in tax when you buy something. That's too much, my friend. That's just
You
too
should
much.
start pouring some tea. Is there an Illinois crap? What do they call it?
If you pay 10% in sales
Illinois
tax
River.
and your town
I'm
or
butchering
city still looks like crap,
You know what I'm talking
what can
about.
I say?
Dumped it into the thing.
Tea party, we got you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Okay, so I'm surprised they did this model in Spy 27 in cobalt blue. Because I wouldn't think this would, out of all the models they had, I wouldn't have thought the Yojimbo 2 was going to be one they would have chose. I'm surprised, but I'm really happy because I like the Yojimbo and the Yojimbo. They're excellent in terms of blade shape and size. Really good call. I'm surprised they did it. I just didn't think they would choose this one to do that because it's now part of like a line they're doing where it's all Spy 27 and cobalt blue.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't think this one would make the cut.
Huh.
I know. But it's nice. I'd add it to my pocket lineup. That sounds
So
like
will
Cee's already adding it. So, AKers, that's the drop this week. 8 blades, each with its own mission. From sleek front flippers to tactical Wharncliffes and EDC workhorses.
Let us know what's catching your eye in the comments down below.
And while you're here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell so you never miss a drop.
Become an AK member for exclusive previews, gear drops, and giveaway access. Trivia question link down below.
All right, see, your pick this week.
Pick of the week. Wow, this is going to be tough. That's not funny.
What's not funny?
It's the one that you're hiding.
Hiding.
It's the Yojimbo.
Stalling?
I don't
I'm
need to
stalling?
see it to know it's my pick of the week.
Well, that's going to be my pick of the week. It's sharp
is it?
in every way. I love the design of the Yojimbo. I actually had a dream. Not like Dr. King, but I had a dream that I had a Yojimbo and a Yojimbo too. I'm not kidding. Wow. This is serious. Deadly serious. I was like, I have a Yojimbo. All right. What am I rocking?
I had
this
a dream
week?
somebody stole mine.
Oh, I didn't. That wasn't.
All right. What are you rocking this week?
My little Concept Main Street.
Concept Main Street with snowflakes.
It has been doing a good job for me this week. It's not even
Christmas.
It's
got washed one time, I heard.
One time?
It's clean.
It's 4 times probably.
I have my wee Ziphius
with my remote.
Damascus.
Oh, that's nice.
A well-built knife made just right. They're very similar. Both have a Warncliffe profile.
They do. Yeah. And it stops there. It's been doing a lot of work this week, so it's been a nice little trusty knife.
All right, so what's next?
Cut some children.
I guess that's it. Oh, there's a few of them I was thinking about.
Oh, all right. Well, Cares, that's it from us. I'm Cee Just Jul.
I'm Cee, and we're signing off.